in order to have a good start for the conversation, I would like to hear what did you guys do for the Holy Week. I wanted to hear how did you spend your holidays? Who wants to start?
I would like to start.
All right.
I just spend the time here in my house. Oh, sorry. Next, please. My baby's crying.
Oh, that's all right.
Continue, Carol or Felix. Okay.
Okay, don't worry.
I
Okay, go ahead, Carol.
okay, thank you. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything special. Is correct? Yeah.
I
I
remember that
didn't.
you're talking in past.
Yes,
So
I didn't.
I didn't go anywhere.
I
I
didn't
did.
go. I didn't do any special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm. My nephew
Mm-hmm.
is come here. Was come here.
Came here.
Came here
Came here.
for holidays. Easter holidays.
Yeah, Easter. Mm-hmm.
And don't pray. Didn't pray. Didn't go to church. Oh my God, the God is very very angry with me. But I don't like this time for go to church. Um, it's no, it's not my priority. Mm, that's it. And in home, study. I was study a lot because some course the activities close this week, and that's it. I didn't anything special.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Carol. Oh, so basically, you don't like to pray, right? That's what you.
I like, but alone.
Oh,
Going
okay.
to church.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Or I see. You rather talk to God than to repeat. Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, because I believe sometimes when you go to the church, then you have to repeat prayers. So when you are alone, it's better when you're talking like in the same way that you're talking to somebody else. You talk to God.
But I prefer alone.
Okay. Okay. I see that. And what about the pronunciation? How do you say orar, Carol?
Pray.
Pray, yes. Because when you are talking, you say pray.
Okay. Pray is the
Okay.
precious.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yes, so pray. I pray. And you were saying I was studying. So remember that if you're using the verb was, you need to add the ing. I was studying, ing at the end. I know you know that, but maybe you forget when you're talking.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to remind you the mistakes you keep making while you're talking, but I'm sure you know the mistakes, but
Yes.
just to remind you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okie dokie. Okay, so that's nice. You were in home. And what activities did you do with your nephew?
Nothing. My daughter.
How
No.
old is your nephew?
My nephew is 10 years.
Okay.
He likes watch TV, and that's it. And maybe play with my daughter, but it's no. They are no babies. Yes.
They are not babies?
Yes. You when you have a baby, you have to care all the time. You have to how do you say inventar?
You have
Um,
create? Do you have to make up?
Make up some place, I don't know. But when the child is growing up, I think it's necessary, but no all necessary. Also, I don't have a time because I was studying a lot for the university because this week the course some course activities close this week. So I
Okay,
don't
I
have.
see. Yes. Yeah, that's true. So you didn't have time because you had so many activities from other courses that if took all of your time. All right. Yeah, that's true. Okay, Caro, let's see. Let's see. Let's continue with Felix to see
Okay.
what did he do with during the Holy Week.
Well, in the last week, I was at home. Um, I was working with my wife. I was studying some English because I had some I had sent some activities. Um, I I went to the park and other places, but but it was very busy.
Okay. It was, I'm sorry, what was the last word? It was very,
What?
the last word that you
The
said, it
last
was
week was
very,
the last week was very busy.
oh, I see. Okay. All right. So
And
everybody's being at home. Goodness. You're such a good student.
yes, teacher, because I didn't have any money to travel.
Yeah, I know. And you know, when you want to travel in the holidays, everything is so crazy expensive. So if you want to pay for a hotel, it's like 3 times more. If you want to take a flight, and then it's gonna be like 4 times more than from the price that you pay uh, when it's not holiday. So it's crazy. You need a lot of money to travel during holidays.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, okay, Felix. And what about you, Luz Daddy? Are you ready?
I'm back. Yeah.
Okay.
As my partners, I stay at home because, like I said, my babies was sick, and so we need to stay at home with my childrens, and we just relax here at home. I sleep a lot.
Oh, good.
I take advantage of the holidays to sleep, to rest, to spend time with my kids, to play with them. I had a little time to study too, and we didn't go out because the weather here was too cold, so we couldn't go out with my kids. Just stay here in my house.
All right.
Very,
Okay.
yeah, normally here with my kids, like whatever Sunday here, just stay with the kids, watch TV, play with them, and nothing else.
Okay, that's good. But you know, the thing
Hmm.
is, like, you had this flu that is
Yeah,
go- going forever. Oh my
yeah, I
God.
couldn't do anything. Yeah, just stay here and take a little break from my work and from all my daily routine.
Okay, okay, that's good. You know, sometimes we are so busy with a bunch of things that we have to do. I mean,
Yeah,
work, studies,
the
home, babies.
family.
That, oh goodness, is so crazy. But all
Yeah.
right, let's expect later or two to make a quick trip or something. Okie dokie, guys. So I'm glad to hear that all of you, except Luz Daddy, because you are sick, are doing okay. And let me share with you what did for my Holy Week. So basically, I had planned a trip, but I had to cancel because my husband he had to work the whole week, Sunday, Saturday, every single day. So unfortunately, we have to cancel everything. So I traveled to visit my mom. She lives in Villavicencio, and we stayed with her and my baby for a few days. And then I got sick. Oh my goodness. That was the day that I had the class that only Felix was in the class. After that, I got really, really sick. I don't know, maybe because of the water there. And my baby and I, we got, I don't know, like a virus or something. And it took about 3 4 days to recover. And we returned home. And let me see, what else did I do? No, I stayed home because I was so I was really upset because we couldn't make the trip. But anyway, you know that to cancel flights and to cancel everything, it's a lot of money. So we have to stay home, and I have so many things to do, as you guys. I'm taking some credits for the educación a distancia, la especialización de educación a distancia. So I'm taking a lot of credits of that, and it takes a lot of time also. It's been crazy. Oh, you know, and the thing is, like, the first time my baby woke up, and I don't know how, she jumped off the crib and she fell. Can you believe it? I was so scared. And I was screaming because she fell off the crib. It was the first time. I don't know what was she thinking. She just jumped, and it's really high. So yeah, basically that will be it about what happened around me these days.
But your baby is okay?
Yeah, she's okay, but you know, she's now she has to sleep, and next to her crib I put like 10 pillows, so if she jumps again, and then she's not gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
It's the first time, you know, it's my first baby, so there are so many things that I have to experience
To
as well.
learn. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to deal with so many things. So that's my crazy life so so far. Okay, you guys. So I know Luzari and Carol were not able to attend la previous class. So I would like if Felix, please, if you can recap and remember just a few things that we were talking about last class. If you don't mind, share those with Carol and Luz. If you remember, if you remember that we were talking about some phrasal verbs, if you want to share those with Carol and Luz, I really appreciate. So we can recap and continue with the next topic. Would you mind, Felix?
Yes, teacher, I'm here. Um, and the last class, I remember some things. I I remember some phrasal verbs like to my mind, from my point of view, I hold my opinion. As
Those
far
are,
as
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Feli. Those are like expression in order to express opinion. Remember, those are for,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
And the phrasal verbs are the verb and the preposition. So those are different.
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay? Mhm.
Because I wrote that, but is how do you say desorden?
It's a mess.
It's a mess. It's a
Yeah, it's a mess.
it's a mess. Um, the expressions um, that I use to express an opinion are um, the first is to my mind, the second is from my point of view, the third is I hold my opinion, other is as far as, other are my view, my opinion, my belief, other is impression, other is it seems to me that, and I have no doubt that. Um, Other words that I remember is shameless, sinvergüenzas, or what a shame. It means qué pena, o I agree, estoy de acuerdo. I don't have any more.
Okay, okay, Felix. And what about, do you remember that we were playing the game Hangman?
Handman, yes, teacher.
Do you
I
remember
remember.
any of those phrasal verbs? There were about 6 or 7 that we were seeing. So if,
Oh, I'm I'm searching uh, because sometimes I wrote, other I didn't write.
okay,
Mm,
but try to remember at least 1 or 2. What is the idea to recap what we did last class? The idea is not just to forget it, is to keep practices because that's the way you guys are going to learn it. And that's why every class is good to take just 5 or 3 or any minutes that it takes to recap what we saw, in order to keep it fresh in our mind. So we saw last class with Felix, we were seeing some phrasal verbs. And we saw one that is make up. Do you remember, Felix? Make up, blow up. Do you remember any of those? No, or no? That we make some
no,
examples.
no, teacher.
No,
I
blow
don't
up.
remember
No? All right.
other
Did you
words.
see? That's why it's good to remember, to recap every single class because in one session is not enough. So we were seeing a phrase up. Do you know, Luz Dari, do you know the meaning of blow up?
Blow
Or,
up? Blow up? No, not exactly. What is the meaning?
all right, let's see. What about you, Carol? Do you know the meaning of blow up?
No, señor. No, I, I don't know. Look,
Okay,
sorry.
don't worry.
I don't remember. No, I have in the.
All
No.
right, don't worry. Okay, so
It
this
is
is a,
like explode. Blow is like
yes.
explode.
Yes, that's right. So it's the same. Like for example, I was giving the let's say with Felix, we were talking about the terrorists blew up the train station. Okay, it's like an example. It's the same meaning of explosion. You can use it, but this is a phrasal verb. You can use it together or separated. For example, the terrorists blew up the train station, or the terrorists blew the train station up. Okay, there are some phrasal verbs that you can use together and separated, and it has the same meaning. And blew up is one of those. Okay, so it's explosion. Do you remember now, Felix? So,
Excuse me.
so,
Um,
kind of.
I remember about blow up is inflar.
Blow up. Yeah, you
Blow
can use it in
is
that
inflar.
context as well. When you blow out, it's a balloon. You can use it as when you have a balloon and you blew it up. But also, it means explosion. Okay, it has a lot of meanings. But I'm trying not to drive you crazy with many meanings, but the most common. And yeah, you can use that as when you have a balloon and you are blowing it up, but don't make it explode. All right, let's continue with the next one. Felix, do you remember about giveaway? I was saying,
Giveaway.
remember the example that I give you. Try to think that you have to give away a class on Saturday.
Teacher, repeat, please.
Felix has to give away a class on Saturday.
Oh, is the same that asistir
Now,
o irse.
giveaway is when you don't have to pay.
When I don't have to pay.
For example, okay, I know that you're confused. It's been so many days without classes. So giveaway is when you're giving something for free.
Oh, is
Yep. For
is
example,
dar gratis.
yes, that's true. Okay, so giveaway is, for example, let's say, for example, Luke's daddy has to give away classes in the Sena. Can you believe it? So, for example, Luz daddy is gonna give classes away, so she's not gonna get paid for those. She's gonna give it for free.
Can I
Regalado.
example?
Yes, Carol, go ahead.
Okay. In the bakery, you buy 20, 2,000 pesos in bread, and the bakery give away 1,000 for free.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so you are supposed to pay 2,000, and then he said, no, you don't have to pay 2,000. Just give me 1,000. I will give away the other 1,000.
No,
Right?
but the condition is you have to buy to
Oh, I see. Okay, got it.
but
Got it. So
the
you
bakery
pay.
the bakery
Mhm.
give away 1,000 pesos more. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's a really nice example. It's a good, and it applies to the context. Giveaway. Yeah. What about you, Luz Daddy?
What about what? I get it.
You know
Yeah,
the
I get
meaning
it.
of giveaway?
The meaning,
Okay,
yes, totally.
yeah, perfect. Let's see. Makeup. Anybody knows meanings of the meaning of makeup?
Makeup is like, well, I have 2 minutes for that.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, one. When you put or lipstick in your mouth or shadows in your eyes, that is the meaning to make up.
Yes, good. Anybody else knows another meaning? Or just that one?
When you are kissing somebody, or when you watch a couple, what do you say? They are makeup. He
They're
was
making
makeup.
up.
That is the
Yeah.
same, or that is the
Well,
same, the same
but
meaning, or are different?
that's like a slang. Slang is like expression, like a popular expression that Americans are using. But it's like expression. Okay, like they're making up. Oh, they're making up. Like they're kissing
Oh, okay.
in an
Yeah,
informal way.
each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That applies as well. Yeah. But it's not like like a phrasal verb, but it's more like a slang, like expression, American expression, in order to say
Okay,
that
perfect.
people are kissing on the street, like very informal.
They are making. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Carol, any other meaning or
For example, I my daughter's nose punished, and so she may have a story about going to my mother.
Yes,
Shopping.
I gotcha. Yes, makeup. That's a really good context. Makeup.
Yes,
Se inventó, right? She make up to
yes,
create like a whole story because she knows that I will punish her. Is
yes,
that what you're saying, right, Carol?
yes,
Great. So those are really good meanings. So makeup, like when you're putting lipstick and shadows and all the things are in your face to look pretty, as the society is telling you to look. And the other one is to create something. It doesn't matter if it's a story. It doesn't matter if it's a building, a house. It's just to create, to make something. And the other one was,
I have another one. When
yeah.
reconciliation, it doesn't mean that too. When two persons are fighting, make up. They two make up, perhaps.
Yeah, that's true. That's another meaning. A very good meaning. Let me ask-
Okay.
Yeah, wow, wow. Okay, yeah, that's another meaning. As I told you before, every phrasal verb has around 5 or even more meanings. So we will drive crazy if we get to learn all of them at the same time. So that's why I'm trying to give you 2 or 3 minutes, so it's not that difficult to learn all of them, and then you will mix them in your brain. All right, so, yeah, great, good job with those meanings. And let me see, Felix, now do you remember any other or no? Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, let's see. Let me try to recap which order do we will free blow up. Okay, now let's continue. So for now, I'm going to share with you the topic of today. For today, we will be talking about the use of used to. Are you familiar with this? I'm sure you used to. When do you think that we use the expression used to?
Yo solía.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
Anybody
used
else?
to I used to go to cinema, or I used to go to the disco, for example.
Mm-hmm. Very good, Felix.
I used to dance every weekend,
Ooh,
but not
yeah.
anymore because
But
I'm married.
oh, wow! You should go with your husband.
Uh, in the when it start, we we go together, but we used to, but no anymore.
No, you have to do it again because it sounds like it's something you like to do. So you should find a way to do it again.
I like this a lot. I love it dance, but when in Bogota, you when you go out, uh,
Mhm.
you have to a lot of money.
Yeah, you spend a lot of money. That's true.
When you know when you have a family, you have to think about money, about things, about school, about anything.
That's true. And you know, now more that you're thinking about having another baby, so you have to think about more money.
Yes, it's for that reason I'm thinking a lot.
Gosh. Oh goodness. So you need to pay attention to your budget.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Luz Daddy? Do you have any example in your mind?
Oh yeah. I used to do many things before I get married and had children and my kids. Yes, for example, I used to sleep every day. I remember in the afternoons, but now it's just a dream. I can't do it anymore.
Oh goodness. Yeah, I
Mhm.
know. And remember, I'm sure. I'm sorry. I almost forgot. I have heard you saying a lot of time children's. So try not to add the s. Children's.
Okay,
Yeah, I know you know that.
children.
Yeah,
I'll
I
do
know you
that.
know, but you forget maybe while you're talking. So try remember. Don't add s to children's. Okay. Yeah, so that's you got the idea, but because this is English Intermediate 1, so we have to sing base intermediate topics. So I'm going to share with you my screen. I made a mind map where I can, you know, explain to you in a simple way this topic. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. My baby is now next to me here. Let's see. All right. Let me know whenever you are able to see my screen.
Yes, I saw it.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
So in here I make a simple mind map where I can explain to you what are the basic things that you have to keep in mind when you are using used to. You know the main idea that is in order to express things that are being done in the past, right? Or maybe activities or actions or any situation that is being um, done in the past. So it's good to use used to. In here, I divided in how can you use it in a negative way when you are using questions or when you are emphasis in something, making emphasis in something. You have to keep in mind something that, for example, when I was saying I agree or I disagree, you do not have to add the verb to be, because when you are saying used to, it has already the verb to be in it. Okay, so maybe we think that we need to add the verb to be. For example, in this case here, I put the watch out just to keep it in mind as a warning. And the form used to does not change. It's always like that. For example, we used to go to the seaside every summer when I was a kid. That's correct. But for example, we are not able to, we shouldn't, we must not say we are used to go to the, I'm sorry, we are used to go here. We used to go. So for example, we were used to go. In here, we are adding the verb to be. So there is no need to add the verb to be here. Where is verb to be in past? Because used to has already this meaning here. And we use this, we used to go, we need to add the D at the end. And here this one is good. I don't know why they put it here. Okay, let's go ahead in here. As I told you before, we use to when we refer to things in the past which are no longer true or are no longer happening. For example, here, The White House over there used to belong to my family. Anybody knows the meaning of belong?
Pertenecer.
Yes. So it used to belong to my family, but now it does not longer belong to it. When we are talking in a negative way, using used to, it's common to use did not use or used to. In this case, you can use it without the the, but most people, they believe that is incorrect. So if you're taking an exam or if you're writing in a formal way, it's better to use it with the D at the end. But if you see it without the D, is correct as well. But it is really informal. Is it clear?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Carol, can you explain that to me, please? What did I say about the negative way?
The negative. In formal way, you can't use did. Is a good form, but you can use didn't use it, but it's the common, no formal way. Yes.
Okay, so with the D at the end, is common or not common?
Not common,
Okay.
because you
So
didn't use you
in here you can see the example. I didn't use to like broccoli when I was younger, but I love it now. So as you can see here, I didn't use a D. D at the end is very common. But sometimes you can say I didn't use without the D to like broccoli when I was younger, and that's correct. But some people, they believe it is incorrect or informal, so it's better you to use it most of the times with the D at the end. But if you see it without the D, it's okay as well, just informal.
Yes, because when you talk, it's difficult. No, yeah, you didn't use it.
Well, the sound, you make the sound, you
Yes.
didn't use. It
Yes.
sounds like a T. You didn't use to like, but without the D's, you didn't use. It's different, the pronunciation.
Yes. Okay.
Is it, I mean, I'm just trying to make sure that is it clear? So both ways
Clear is clear.
are correct. Didn't
Okay.
use is correct and didn't use is correct. But in a formal way, you should use didn't use with the D at the end.
Okay.
That's it. Is it clear to Felix?
It's not clear, teacher,
No?
the
Okay.
use of be.
It's not clear.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So,
Is that optional?
yeah, it's optional.
Oh, that's
But
good.
for example, if you are taking an exam, you're taking let's pretend that you're taking the IELTS and you are in the writing part, you will use this formal for negative. Use not to. This is like the formal way to say the same that didn't use. Instead of saying didn't use, you say use not to. Okay, like you can see here in this example. She used not to live as poorly as she does now.
Okay, teacher.
That's the formal way. Use not to. In order to express negation. Okay, so Luz Dari, can you give me an example with use not to?
Use not to. I can read the example in the picture. She used not to live, or she used not to wear Jacket when it's cold, perhaps.
Okay,
She
yeah.
used not to wear a jacket when it's cold because she doesn't feel the cold.
Because she does not longer feel cold or something.
Don't
Because
lie. Yeah,
remember
exactly.
that she used to do in the past and now she's not doing it. So we have to
Ah,
make,
okay.
okay. So
That sense. Okay.
the context has to make sense when you're using the
Okay.
use not to. Oh, okay, perfect. Carol, can you give us an example with use not to? That is the formal way.
Mm, I don't know. I don't.
No,
It's so.
just take
I
your
did.
time.
I got my mind in black, in white.
That's it.
I don't have
That's it.
any idea. Sorry.
Don't
I
worry. Okay,
you
but it's clear the idea. So
yeah,
if you want to use
yeah,
formal, use not to. If you want to use informal, did not use. With the D is more informal, and without the D is like quite informal. Let's see. Oh, let me go ahead and here with the questions. It's really common, as we were saying before, did plus the use with the D or without the D. As you already know, with the D is more formal than without the D because most people believe is incorrect, but actually is really common. And in here, I share with you an example. Did she used to live in the same street as us? For example, if you wanted to make an example without the D, how would you say this sentence, these questions without the D? Just did she used to live in the same street as us? It's the same, just remove the D. And let's continue with this one. Emphatic. What happened with the emphatic? It's the same with, for example, you are using the do and the does. For example, you're asking, do you like music? And you say, do you really like music? It's like you're really emphatic and say like, really, do you? And yes, I do like music. I do. So this is the same context. For example, here, we never used to mix very much with the neighbors, but we did used to say hello to them in the street. Like, for example, in order to make an emphasis. For instance, we are saying, oh, you know what? I I used to travel around the world when I was young, but I did not used to eat yummy food. It's just an example. So it's just to make an emphasis, to make it like more strong, and to clarify to the person that is listening that you are really doing that, or you are really meaning to make understood that expression that you wanted to say. Does anybody wants to know or to want to share an expression with this, making an emphasis with using used to? Okay, I know it's too much information here. How do you feel about this? Is it simple? It's really simple, right? Maybe we are not used to keep in mind, like for example, the formal way that you don't have to use the D at the end. But sometimes this simple explanation clear up many questions or interrogations that you have in your mind. For now, I'm gonna leave this screen here, and I'm gonna ask you before we do the practice that we have for today. I'm gonna ask you to make an example with each one. So I will ask you to make a sentence with the using the emphatic a sentence as question, a sentence as negative, and a statement. Okay? So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences. One that it will be affirmative sentence or a statement, a negative, a question, and an emphatic. You can use the same sentence, just change the structure.
Sorry, Carmen, can you repeat, please? I couldn't hear you really well.
So I would like you, I'm gonna leave this mental map in your screen so you have a help. I'm gonna ask you to make 4 sentences. One that is gonna be the affirmative statement that is here, like this one, the first one. Another one that will be negative. You can use the formal or the common one. A question, you can use the common one or the D, with the D or without the D. And an example with emphatic. Okay, so that will be 4 sentences. You can use the same sentence, just change the structure.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear. For me, it's clear. I don't know.
Okay, what about you, for you, Felix and Carmen?
It is clear, teacher.
Teacher,
Okay.
it's clear.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna give you, let's say, 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes for you to write them down. You can write them down on the chat, on the, let's see, on the Hangouts chat here. Okay. And in 5 minutes, I'll be back. Let's see. Hmm.
Hello? Hello?
Okie dokie. Okay, great. Carol, do you need more time?
Sorry. Just 1 second, please.
Oh, sure, sure. Okay. So we're gonna wait for a few minutes for Carol to finish, and then we will begin.
Okay, I'm finished. Sorry.
All right. Perfect. Okay. My brother used to play football every Sunday before he had spine surgery. Okay, now let's do something. Luz Dari, would you mind to read Felix?
Felix? Okay, perfect. My dog used to bark every single morning. She didn't used to get up early. Did he used to study every day? He never visited his family, but he used to visit his friends. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good job. Good. I noticed that. Let me see. I'm just use not to. Oh yeah, Carol did. Good, Carol, because you use not to. Let me see if Luz Daddy did. No, Luz Daddy, you
No,
didn't.
I didn't.
But good for you know the idea is just because use not to is the less common, so the idea is to practice those ones, the less commons, because we are used to practice the others. So okay, good. Let me go ahead, let's continue. Felix, can you read Carol's, please?
Okay. My brother used to play football every Sunday before he had spine surgery. The other is my family. I used to go the farm in Corrales, Boyacá. That farm used to belong to my family. And the other is Bogota used not to have a lot homeless. And the other is, did you play the guitar when you were young? And the last one is, when my husband and I were boyfriends, we used to go to dance every Saturday, didn't we?
Okay, thank you, Felix. Okay, and here, Carol, very good because you use not to have. It sounds better if you say Bogota used not to have a lot of homeless, a lot of homeless, a lot of homeless. In here, my brother used to play football every Sunday before he had the spine surgery. That's a good one. My family and I used to go to the farm. Go to the farm. Go used to go to. So you're missing the two here, okay? In Corrales, Boyacá. That farm used to belong to my family. Good. Bogota used not to have a lot of homeless. Did you play the guitar when you were young? Did you? Did you? Where is the used to here? You forgot to add the used to in this question, Carol. Did you play the guitar when you were young? Remember that the question it has to add the used to.
Yes, totally.
Okay, try change this one, please. And when my husband and I were boyfriends, so listen up with this one. Boyfriends,
Boyfriend is,
and
yes. I don't know how to say novios.
when we were dating, you
Uh,
used to that. When we were dating, when
they,
my husband and I were dating, we used to go to dance.
can you write this dating
Dating.
like a cita?
Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. When we were dating is like cuando salíamos. When
Uh,
we were dating. Like the right, like the common expression. When we were dating, we don't say when she was in Spanish we say that, but in English no. When we were no, they will understand like maybe they were gay or something. I don't know. No, it's not right. So you can say I when my husband and I were dating. Let's say we used to go dancing every Saturday, didn't we? Good. Yes. Didn't we? Yeah, didn't we? And here you can add the didn't we used to, but that's fine. Didn't we? Mhm. This is another way to emphasize the sentence here because you are not using the used to. You are making the emphasis with the simple past that is did.
no,
Okay. So far, do you have any question regarding this topic? Very easy, right?
yeah.
Any question?
No.
No,
Luz
teacher.
Dario, Felix? No? No? Okay. All right. So let's continue with this one. So let me go ahead. I'm going to one more time and we're going to do an exercise. this is a quick exercise. Let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, here basically what do we have to do? We will take turns, and let's see, Luz Dari will go first, then Felix, and then Carol.
Okay.
You have to write down in this blank space the whole sentence using used to. Okay? And then we will check if it's right or not, if it's correct or not.
Do we have to do what? To write what? Used to?
To write. Yeah, in here. I'm going to share. Okay. In here, you're going to let me know what to write. I will type it. For example.
To you what?
Tú me vas a decir qué es lo que escribo en la oración. Tú me dices, I live. Yo escribo la oración para no tener que, por lo que estamos compartiendo la pantalla, because we are sharing the screen.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to type it. So you let me know what to write down, and I will write it down. And then we will check if it's right or not. Remember that you need to use the used to.
Yes. Ah, okay.
The first one is I live in a flat.
When I was a child. So I used to live in a flat. I used to live.
Let me see. I used to live a flat
when I was a child.
I'm sorry. When I was a child. Give me a second, Emma, because I'm busy here. Okay. Is it that? I'm sorry. A child. Like that?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
Yeah.
And everybody knows what is a flat?
A flat.
Flat.
No. A flat is less a synonym of an apartment.
Yes.
Okay.
A flat is like an apartment. Just to say that it's not a house, it's like an apartment. Okay, I used to live in a flat when I was a child. Let's check it out. Yeah, correct. Very good, Ludari. Thank you. Let's continue. Felix.
Okay, teacher. We used to go to the beach every no, we didn't.
It's a question.
Huh?
It's a question.
Question. Ouch. Excuse me. Didn't we or did we used to go to the beach every summer?
I did?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. No.
Or did we used to go to the beach every summer?
So you have this one. Let's see what is in here. Did we used to go? Did we used to go to the beach every summer? Okay. All right. Well, in this case, your question is all right. But in here, they were using the simple. Okay? It's okay the way you ask. Didn't we used to go to the beach every summer? But here, did we used to go to the beach every summer? Okay, I don't know why they changed it. Okay, you can use it in the for theirs to massive to infinity. Okay. Let's continue with Carol. Did we use to? Maybe because of the question mark. Did we?
She used to love eating chocolate. but now she hates it.
She used to love eating. Sorry. This is really slow. Now she hates it. Like that? Yes?
Now she says,
Okay. Huh? What happened?
oh my God, why?
Let me see.
Used to love.
So in the previous one is because it was a negative. Okay? It's supposed to be question, just question, not without the negation, not with the negation. And now let's see what happened in this one.
Used to love eating rabbit, but now she
It's the same.
the same. Yes.
Oh, do
I
you see
think it is
something?
for the comma, perhaps.
Oh, maybe.
It's the only
Yeah,
thing I don't see.
but that's silly. But it's all right. Okay, no, that's okay, Carol. Perfect. Let's continue, Luz Daddy.
He used not to smoke. He used not to smoke.
Let's see, because it has
He
a use not to
to
smoke.
smoke.
Sorry. Let's see. Like that?
Yeah, yeah. Like that.
You use not. He didn't. Use
He
not.
didn't. So we have if that is negative, use not. We had to put
No. The
the
thing is like,
auxiliary didn't.
that's all right. That's all right. What you did is all right. The thing is like when you use he used not to smoke is formal. It's like quite formal, very formal. And when you use he use smoke is informal. But the computer
It's
is
like
not checking
informal.
formal or informal. So it's correct your answer. But it's formal, okay?
Okay.
Clear?
Okay. Perfect.
Let's continue with Felix.
Um, I used to play tennis when I was at school.
Let's see. Oh. Sorry. Okay. Good. Yeah. Good. Carol.
Yes. Um, I can see the.
She be able to speak
Okay.
French, but she has forgotten it
She
all.
used to be able to speak French, but she has forgotten it all. Forgotten,
Forgotten.
forgotten it all.
Forgotten. Let's see. Okay. She used to be able to speak French. Should I remove the comma?
Yes.
Okay. Forgotten it all. Okay, I'm going to remove the comma. She used to be able to speak French, but she has forgotten it all. No, now what happened? Let's see. She used to be able. Now I have to add the comma. What the?
For the comma.
Oh gosh. Okay, but it's all right, Cara. It's just the computer. It's not, I don't know what happened with the comma. Let's see. Yeah. Luz Daddy.
Okay. Did he used to play golf every weekend? He used to play golf.
Let's see. Oh, and the question mark. Did he used to
And the
play
question
golf?
mark, yeah.
What? Did he used to play golf?
Now it didn't.
They removed the D. They removed the D, but don't.
Without the D.
But no, it's correct. The thing is, like, the computer does not does not separate which one is formal and which one is informal. But it's correct. You can use with the D when you are using used to at the end and the D at the end. Okay, it's correct. That's not incorrect. Just to keep it in mind. Okay, you can use it both ways. Felix.
Okay, they both used to have short hair.
Be careful. Okay, they both used to have short hair. Good. Yeah, perfect. Carol.
Yuli used to study Portuguese.
Oh, sorry, maybe because the capital letter is gonna be wrong. Okay, let's see. Yeah, good. And last one, please, Luz Daddy.
I used not to hate school, or I don't know, because before didn't use. I don't know if he put use not to or put didn't use to hate school.
No, let's do it in
I didn't used to have hate school.
I did.
I didn't.
I do? Okay, informal way. Put it in informal way. Okay. I didn't used to. I didn't used to hate school, but without D. At the end, no D for the computer. Don't put it wrong.
Like this?
Let's check. Yes, I didn't used to hate school. Yeah. Wrong. What was wrong? I didn't used to hate school. Wrong.
I don't know what's wrong. The computer.
It's right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the same.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same. I don't know why he's saying that it's. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. So what was the idea with this exercise? Not to see like the computer is crazy or not, but just to practice. Okay. Let me see here. I'm just sharing my screen. Just to clear up that you can use it with the D or without the D, and it's gonna be informal, or you can use not to as a negative way in a formal way. Just those simple things, because you are familiar with the topic, you know what is the meaning, how it's being used, and in which context and which situations. But just as a quick reminder was this class. I would like to hear from any of you if there's something new you learn from this session regarding this topic. Is there something that you grab, that you keep in mind?
No.
No?
Yeah, the also or used to, yeah, it was I wasn't too familiar with that expression, so it worked for me very well.
Okay, good. Carol, did you know about the formal way to say in a negative situation used to?
Negative?
Yes, like for example, Bogota used not to have a lot of homeless. Were you familiar with the negative form?
Um,
Did you know about that expression? I mean, you know about used to, but did you know about the formal way to express negation? Use not to?
no.
No? Okay. What about you, Felix? What about you?
Teacher, for me,
It
uh,
was something new? Did you learn something new that you can
the
share with us?
formal uh, the formal form of the used to. I never heard that. Hello.
Yeah, we are
Yes,
listening to
for
you.
me, is new. Use not to.
Okay, okay, good. And did you know that you can use both ways? Use without the and with the?
Um, I sometimes use used to.
Okay. Okay, just this class was like a quick reminder for you guys for this topic that you already handle and you already know. But it's important to keep practicing and keep making examples for you not to remember, to forget it. Okie dokie. I think for now that will be it for today. Before we go, I would like to ask you something. What do you think if we? I don't know. It's just a proposal that I would like to make. What do you think if we work every Tuesday from instead of working 1 hour and a half, we work 2 hours, and then we will finish weekly the classes. I mean, it's up to you. It's just to see if I mean we will have longer classes but less sessions.
I
Will
couldn't
it
hear
work
you.
that
How
for
many
you or
longer?
not? Yeah.
How many longer the classes?
Instead of 1 hour and a half, it will be 2 hours. So it will be 30 minutes more. I mean, it's up to you. If you,
For me, it's okay.
for you, it's okay. Okay. And what about for you, Felix? It will be 30, just Tuesdays. The Thursday will be the same, just 1 hour, because I know it will be harder, but it will reduce at least 2 classes.
The class is the next Thursday.
Yes. Next, for example, we will work Tuesdays 2 hours and Thursdays 1 hour and a half.
Oh, I don't understand, teacher. Excuse me.
Todos los
Oh,
martes 2 horas y el viernes 1 hora y media.
viernes and viernes. I'm sorry, Friday. I'm confused because I have another group on Thursday. Yes, uh, Tuesdays 2 hours and Friday 1 hour and a half. So that's my proposal.
Um, when will
So
we
we have
finish?
less.
So
Okay, teacher, I don't have any problem.
Okay, because we were supposed to finish this the third week of May. We were supposed to finish the third week of May. Let's see. Let me check here my calendar. It will be our last class will be for May 19. So if we do that, we will reduce at least two classes. So at least 1 week. Instead of finish 19, we will finish on the 12th.
Okay,
It's up to you.
it's okay.
It's just a proposal. I mean, it's up to you guys.
For me,
It is okay for me.
Okay, perfect. And for Felix, it's okay. Okay, so now we will work on Tuesdays 2 hours and Fridays 1 hour and a half.
yes. Okay.
Kermit, I have another question. I have
Yes.
a question about I asked you before in Skype. You said that my grade is later, but my teacher put me 0 points in the activity. So the grade is going to be charged later, or what? She's
Yes.
I didn't
Yes.
assist to any session.
No. Don't worry about that. The thing is like because the last week was holidays.
Okay.
They did. Yeah. So now they have to upload the scores. They don't have your scores yet because I'm supposed to send it. Okay. So once they get it, they will upload it. So don't worry about that. I will
get it the grade again.
Okay. I'm gonna update that today. So the first course it will be 30 points. So it's gonna be the maximum score will be 30 points. And when we finish, we will have another 30 points for a total of 60.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
That's this the mid part, and then we will have the other one. For example, the ones that I have two students that have never show up, so they will have 0. But you guys, you of course not. Any other question? Okay, if no one else has doubts about the class or anything, I would really appreciate if you guys can keep coming to the sessions. I know it's not easy because we have so many things to do, and I really appreciate you take the time for assisting.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So far, I think we have seen the topic of today. Thank you so much. I hope Luz Dari gets better soon.
Thank you.
I hope Felix and Carolyn, all of you have a wonderful rest of week. And if everything goes all right, I will see you on Friday.
Okay.
Thanks, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye.
Okay. Perfect.